If you're like me, you've probably had the thought like, wow, I really wish I could saw that thing over there, but gosh darn it, it's just too far away. This is our inspiration. This is a this is a foam disc shooter. Since I was a kid, I wanted to come up with one of these for like big people, for big boys. This is a repurposed pitching machine that with a little bit of modifications is now my saw blade slinger. What do we call it? I don't even know. We gotta name it. This is not the original engine. The original engine had 2 horsepower.
What did you do?
Yeah,
I know you.
Added a bigger engine, had a little bit more power.
How much power?
I tripled it. So, this is a racing exhaust off of my racing car. The stock muffler wouldn't allow us to engage the belt, the little belt drive system. So, but it also just looks cooler. There was like a little ball feed system, which obviously we don't need. To make this work, it can't just make contact with this bottom wheel. It needs a little bit of pressure for friction. So what I did was I took that whole piece off, got this wheel, and it's just enough to feed it, to keep a little bit of pressure on one side that'll give it spin, and gives it like a frisbee effect as it shoots out. And the cool part is, come around on this side, because it was a pitching machine, we have the ability to change our angle of attack.
Oh,
so we can,
awesome.
if we want to go high, if we want to go low, you know, if we need to start chopping at the top of trees and then, you know, go all the way down to the stump. You know. I've only run this so far at idle speed. I'm a little concerned because the rubber starts to separate from the wheel.
How fast is that on the motor?
That's like 1/3 of the speed that it's capable
Oh,
of.
really?
So, yeah.
And this starts to come apart.
And this starts coming apart at like 1200 RPM. So
oh wow, this thing will do like 4,000 RPM.
something like that, yeah. So, you know, should we set up the high-speed camera and just see if this wheel explodes?
I think that would be an incredible idea.
I think that's a great start.
She got a throaty bump with that exhaust.
Yeah, it does. I want you to be able to see how much separating this is doing. Alright, so it didn't explode, which is good, but the problem is like, if it's expanding, it could explode either like, you know, in my face, or I could take my hand with it, which, again, less than ideal. You still haven't seen it go. You haven't seen it shoot anything. So let's try that just like at RPM, just like RPM speed. Get that on the high speed, and then we got some stuff to shoot. That's the wrong word. We've got some stuff to saw. Try to William Tell this apple off the pineapple.
That is wishful thinking if I've ever
Oh,
seen
it's
it.
definitely. No idea if this is gonna work.
Kind of a glancing blow on the side. What do we got? Oh, I mean,
it's about an inch deep.
yeah,
Can you see it?
It's a good.
Is it focusing?
It's a good zombie headache.
I think we should abandon the apple, aim down a little bit more, and just go for the pineapple because I'm a little underwhelmed with the lethality. Crank it up all the way, see if we can get right through that.
Ooh.
Good hit. Look at that.
Holy smokes, dude!
We've got to get it clean through. That's all I wanted. That was it. I just wanted it. Look, it didn't even slow down.
I mean, this is going to change the way people make fruit salad for generations to come.
We just topped the Fruit Ninja challenge. That was so good.
Incredible.
Okay, so let's do
What's next?
Let's do the watermelon.
Here's the hit. It actually went through about 50% of the thickness, but I think this is just from when it hit the ground. So, 50% I think we'll turn it this way and just try to hit it like that.
Doesn't really matter if you want to go again.
Like half watermelon.
I like it. The aim looks good.
Yeah. Look, it's embedded. Oh wow, that's like really in there. This needs to get framed. Yeah, I think you keep that. I think I should. That's awesome.
Are you okay busting this up out here?
Yeah, of course.
Aim is just, it's hard to say. I can't tell.
This was my first shot, so I raised it up. And it's a lot more consistent than I was giving it credit for, so. Oh my.
Oh look, we did get through it.
Yeah, there's cuts.
All right, we're not messing around anymore. It's for all the yams. We're going full throttle. It looks exactly the same.
It does. Oh, right there.
Is that it?
Yep,
Is that the new hit?
It's hitting on the edge.
That's pathetic. I think part of the issue is like, because we're going so high, this is wobbling a lot.
Yeah.
So the inconsistency is sort of like just depending on where we catch it in the wobble.
Okay.
Man, well, I'll say this. Okay, there's the hit. Can you see it?
Yep.
That's the new hit right there. If yams are on your apocalypse list,
You're good to go, yeah.
yeah, they might outlive you. When these become mainstream, just wear a suit of yams and you're impervious to the Saw Launcher 5000. I'm excited. This rig has a lot of potential. Last video that Justin and I did together was the spinning a bike wheel as fast as possible. And one of the biggest issues we were having was the rig that we had built to make that happen. It was not lining up with the chain and it was causing some issues. I think if we can figure out how to utilize this rig to, instead of spinning a big heavy tire, but spin that bike wheel, we can revisit that and actually get that thing to explode. So stay tuned. Do you concur?
64 cases in Dallas.